Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, good tough running here by Air Force to be able to pick up the first down. It's a lot tougher to move the ball down the field when you don't have that passing game. But Air Force always shows the ability to be able to execute and pick up big yards.
That's an important first down on that running play. Give it to the back again. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him. But instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running pounding go quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And off in a single back formation.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defensive play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They'll run it to the right side. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass, it's Spencer. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 50. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
The back's got it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Rice offense is out there again. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring him down to the 47.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Here's the 2nd down play. looking to pass. It's Spencer. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Important third down play coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he takes it around the 20. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Air Force.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts them up 13 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well we defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Spencer. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Falcons. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. Start at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They look to throw it here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Now they're running on the toss. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
Well, that's the beauty of having a quarterback with this kind of length on 4th down and 2. You go with quarterback sneak. All he has to do basically is fall forward and pick up a first down. Good call and a nice job of executing up front.
The Falcons will have 1st and 10 here. Linebacker shifting around now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They'll toss it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Falcons will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Throws it to the right, and he pulls in the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll run it from the gun. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw. It's Spencer. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Rice. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. One more play before they head to the locker room. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Falcons will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Rice offense is out there again. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Snags a quick throw. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
29 Philly. Longer.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Spencer. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Contact as he threw it. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after the great hit. Solid return to set up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll try the jet sweep here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play, you give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's 2nd down here.
Razor. Reload. Come on, set. Flip.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for 1st down yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. And there's the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got it. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Spencer. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at midfield. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Aiming for the end zone. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
What did they got cooked up with this 2-point conversion attempt? To the air, it's Spencer. Off target and incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Comes the Falcons offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Crucial 3rd down play right here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Oh, what a move. And now the defense able to bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.
Down 55 weak.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops in just short of that first down marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Toss play to the outside.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Falcons with 1st and 10 here.
29 Philly.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes the jet sweep, trying to run it to the edge. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
On the set.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After the clutch field goal, they'll kick it off here. The offense has a long way to go. Need a touchdown and not much time. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Throws to the tight end. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Air Force Falcons.